seekers of truth, lovers of the divine. Radhey Radhey. We all are truly blessed to gather in this sacred space, in the presence of such divine grace. I humbly bow to Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripaluji Maharaj, my revered spiritual master. It is through his compassion and guidance that we all learn how to transform not only festivals, but our own hearts. With his grace, let us reflect on the significance of this sacred celebration, Holi. Holi is not merely a festival of colors. It is a revelation, a divine proclamation that no power in this universe can stand against pure devotion. At the heart of this sacred celebration stand two figures: the tyrant king Hiranyakashipu and the child saint Prahlad. One possessed everything: wealth, power, authority, fearlessness in the material sense. And the other possessed nothing except for unwavering love for God. And yet, history remembers Prahlad as victorious. Why? Because ego may dominate the world, but only devotion conquers divine. The ego does not merely say, I exist. The ego says, I must be worshipped. Hiranyakashipu did not simply want obedience. He wanted supremacy. He demanded that the entire world reject God and accept him as God. This is the ultimate expression of ego. The inability to tolerate anything higher than oneself. So, ego cannot coexist with surrender. Power cannot tolerate humility. And control cannot tolerate freedom of the soul. And so, Prahlad became intolerable. not because he rebelled, not because he fought, not because he criticized, but because he loved God. True devotion is the greatest threat to ego. Prahlad did not have armies. He did not own armies. He did not have political influence, no protection, no weapons. But what did he have? Prahlad had remembrance. He had faith. Prahlad had surrender. And even as a child, surrounded by hostility and threatened repeatedly, he did not waver. He did not become bitter. He did not become fearful, and he did not abandon devotion to survive. Because to the true devotee, a life without God is not survival. It is emptiness. जीने को जी रहा हूँ गोविंद राधे तेरे बिनु जीना कोई जीना है बता दे जीने को जी रहा हूँ गोविंद राधे तेरे बिनु जीना कोई जीना है बता दे. Prahlad teaches us that devotion is not dependent on favorable circumstances. No, it does not depend on recognition. It does not depend on support. Because devotion is the relationship between the soul and the divine, independent of the world's approval. So Hiranyakashipu believed himself invincible. He secured boons. He eliminated threats. He controlled everything except for one thing. He could not control the heart of a devotee. He could not control the heart of Prahlad. And that is where his downfall began. When he asked Prahlad, Kvaso, where's your God? Prahlad replied, Sa sarvatra. He's everywhere. So in rage, he struck a pillar. And from that pillar emerged the divine in the form of Lord Narsingh. Not from a temple, not from heaven, not from a battlefield, but from a pillar, to demonstrate that the divine is not limited, it is not controlled, and it is not subject to human authority. No. Yes, it is not subject to human authority. Ego demands proof, and devotion experiences presence. So this holy celebration celebrates this truth. It celebrates this truth. Ego destroys itself, but devotion is protected by grace. Yes. So Prahlad, he did not defeat Hiranyakashipu. No. He did not overthrow him. No. He did not fight him. No. What did he do? He simply remained devoted. That's enough. He just remained devoted. That's enough. Because divine justice does not require the devotee to be aggressive, or does not require aggression, rather, from the devotee. So what does divine justice require? Only and only sincerity. Just sincerity. Yes, that's it. All of us have both Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad within. The part that wants recognition, the part that wants control, the part that resents surrender, the part that fears losing status, and also the part that longs for God, the part that trusts, the part that loves without conditions. This celebration of Holi asks us, which one will you nourish? If we nourish ego or nurture ego, then we suffer even when we have power. If we nurture ego, there's still suffering in power. But if we nurture devotion, then what happens? We are protected even in helpless tenderness. The remarkable truth about Prahlad's life is not that he survived persecution. No. It is that his heart never lost its sweetness. He did not become hardened. He did not become hateful. He did not become cynical. Because devotion purifies suffering. Devotion purifies suffering. So may this Holi awaken Prahlad within each of us. May we have the courage to love God in a world that often worships power. May we choose surrender over dominance, humility over pride, and devotion over ego.